Drew Sidora's wild and crazy life. Drew has been going through a lot.
Yes, she has.
I don't know how long. I was going to say in the last month or two, but possibly years. She's, is this the curse of the Real Housewife of Atlanta?
I don't know.
It's like
I'm starting to think so.
Yeah, don't come on the show already married.
No.
You're gonna, you're basically telling your spouse we're gonna be divorced in a few years. It seems like that's what's happening. And Drew is no different. She's one of the, sad to say, several women that are either filing divorce, been divorced, or going through divorce.
I know.
And we're going to talk about her crazy life. And listen, guys, if this is your first time, subscribe to the channel, notification bell. You won't miss a video like this. It is your boy Gamma here with the lovely
Juju.
Be ready to like the video. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think about Drew. Drew, in my opinion, haven't really made her mark yet. I know she's been on the show. I don't know how many seasons, at least seasons. 2, maybe 3. Yeah. But I'm saying that because or maybe she just doesn't have a standout personality. Maybe it could be that. She's one of those girls that came into the show. She didn't have a lot of drama with her. It seemed like most of the issues that were talked about surrounded her husband's MIA. Her husband's suspicious moves, in Tampa, I think it was. That was the big storyline for her. Yeah, man. So how did Drew come off to you? Let me just not assume. Maybe you love her and she's super exciting. Like, what were your thoughts on Drew?
I agree with you. I feel like she complements more of the already substantiated, grounded cast members on the show.
Right.
Like, meaning to say, okay, she's Portia's buddy, or
I see.
I don't know who else she gets along with, to be honest. But I don't think she's had a standout, like storyline,
right?
Except for with her husband.
Got it.
So but to be fair, she seems like a pretty lovely girl.
Okay.
Right.
So not too many negative things come to mind.
Yeah. No.
So even though she's not explosive
For me,
as a personality, it's not like you dislike her. You know what I mean?
No,
she's not cool. So, and see, that's kind of right in the middle.
Yeah, she's like right in the middle. That's it.
And that's the vibes I get. And I think a lot of you get the same vibes too. So in today's video, we're going to talk about some of the crazy things that she's been dealing with in the last few months, right? The allegations, the rumors, the things that are true, but, they're not positive. First and foremost, she is going through a divorce.
Yeah.
So her marriage is done. It's officially done. Doesn't seem like there's any pushback or fighting to keep it, going. It's just a matter of processing it and finalizing it. So the crazy thing, though, Ralph is the one that filed the divorce.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
But then again, not surprisingly.
And we're going to get into that too. So initially, and I'll admit, me and Juju, we both had the same sentiment. We thought, you know what, man, Ralph wasn't loyal in the marriage. Yeah. He's probably bored, probably got caught again, and he's just trying to get out.
Right.
That's what we thought it was. It was just like Drew is a victim. What happened to her? Poor Miss Sidora. That's what everyone, at least we thought. Then as things, like you said, rumors begin to roll out.
The allegations.
Allegations after allegations.
Salacious.
It made Drew look from a whimpering, crying, sad, soon-to-be ex-wife. Like this girl doing splits.
She in the streets.
Somewhere. She don't belong. No, seriously, there are rumors now alleging that Drew was the one that was having a grand old time in the streets.
Do you believe this?
I don't know, man. Look, one of the people that put this out was B. Scott. The infamous B. Scott made it known that, or not made it known. Some people are saying this was already known, or this is old news. But I guess it's just being revamped and put out there, right? And try not to say this person's name, but LaToya Forever approached Drew and basically said, hey, you cheated on your husband with me. And that's crazy because, I think the argument was simply over a kiss, right?
Yeah, just a kiss.
And Drew was like, no, I never kissed you. And there were like several other cast members that was like, we see this.
We saw it, Drew.
We saw it, man.
Come on.
This is crazy. Yeah.
Drew.
But you know what? With all due respect, right? LaToya has a point because this is, and here's the point I'm trying to make. if you, and this is to all the married people, but you know, the women primarily, if your husband, you came to work early to give him a meal, and you see him holding the hands of another woman, then he kisses her, right? Then they turn around and see you and the woman takes off. Is that cheating or is that not cheating? So LaToya has a point as in, look, whether you were kissing me, whether we were like hugging and telling each other sweet nothings, if it becomes romantic, that's a violation.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It just sounds bad coming from LaToya. Of all people.
Anything.
You know, a woman who proudly put herself out there so many times, letting it be known that she's done things in her marriage no person should ever do. So it seems bad coming from her. It almost, you know, antagonizing. Like, you know, it doesn't even seem real. But if, in fact, again, it's a big if Drew did make out with LaToya while she was married and they were doing some nasty, whatever you want to call it, and the key is, and it was unbeknownst to Ralph.
Okay.
Behind his back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we got some really freaky people in this world.
I know.
And they'll look at us like, oh, you guys are too old school. They were just kissing.
I know.
My spouse kisses everyone at the local grocery store.
Not everyone. So not at the grocery store.
For a lot of people, that is still a violation, and especially when your spouse doesn't know.
No, I agree. I absolutely agree.
Right. We're not being too old school, you think, right?
But to be fair, this all went down during the infamous Bolo getaway
on the show. Wait, but did they even reveal or air that?
I think
I don't think they aired that.
It was during the reunion. LaToya brought it up.
Yeah,
and
but we never seen the footage. I'm saying
no.
Right.
No, but I'm just saying. Of course, I'm joking. But you know, this madness all went down during that little getaway with the
debacle.
Girls. Yeah. And if you all recall, everyone was intoxicated. Everyone was just letting it all loose and hang, right? Just busting it, right?
Yeah.
And maybe Drew just couldn't recall placing her lips with LaToya's lips.
And then the other part is LaToya. Yeah. We're talking a woman that never had a peach, right? This is like her lifelong dream to have a peach. Know. So you know she's ready, able, and willing to do anything to make a name for herself.
Yeah.
So, you know, we got to take that into account. You have a woman who would jump on you, who would lick your neck and chase you around the room. She's going to do anything. And that could have even been what inspired this act. Yeah. Maybe it was just like LaToya was in the face like, you don't really hate me. We're not really, enemies.
Know.
We should be lovers.
Yeah, like, come here.
Yeah. You're dealing with a girl that got some problems. I'll just leave it at that. But so that's the other piece. You know, people are saying that Drew was out here doing her thing, not just with LaToya, by the way, multiple people.
Oh,
and we don't want to get too deep into that.
Two guys.
Yeah, one or two guys, and she was done with the marriage already, and Ralph had to get out. So again, we're not making Ralph to be the victim.
Listen,
because we paid attention to his dynamic.
You want my tape?
And even if he was innocent with the Tampa incident, the way he carried himself made you feel like, man, you still not treating her right. So what you think about Ralph?
Listen, just look at Ralph.
Ooh.
That's all I gotta say. Just look at this man, okay? When he's on TV, just go back, do the rewind, run the clips, right?
Certain dynamics are just too obvious to hide.
Like,
you can't even fake it.
Ralph, you know what you have been doing,
right?
Okay,
right.
And that's just the energy he gives off. It's just
he's
not right.
I don't think he's ever been deterred.
I don't.
Maybe the wedding day was the last time he had a good time with her. I don't know, but yeah, she is going through a divorce, and as we brought out, people are alleging that she's the one that caused the divorce. As crazy as that sounds, and if it is true, man. A lot of turbulence, going on in the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Speaking of that, though, if you guys were looking on the screen, you can see that she does have a piece. She will be returning to the new season. Let us know if you're excited about that. So if you made it this far, like the video, subscribe, notification bell. You won't miss a video like this. Share your thoughts below about everything we discussed and anything else that you may know, Because we always get one or two people in the comments like, yo, did you not know that she was dating this guy from Alabama? And I'm like, no.
Show the receipts.
Yeah. You
Direct
know what I mean?
us to the receipts.
We're not a breaking news channel. You should know that. Dating dynamics. Your boy Gamma signing out with the lovely
Juju.
Until next time, escape the Matrix.